Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Meek coming through with a word of encouragement. It is indeed a beautiful day here in Norfolk. Listen, I'm here to reintroduce myself. I am Meek, your short hair specialist. And I want to invite the ladies of the 757 Hampton Roads area on over to Booksy to come let Meek love your hair. What you need to do is go to pixielife.booksy, BOOKSY.com/a/. Again, that is pixielife.booksy.com/a/. And get on the book. Look, I got some dope things going on for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays with some extremely early appointments on those days. If you're trying to get in before work, I got you. And because I'm new over there, I also have a little something going on for the next week or so. So get on over there and get on the books. Come let Meek love your hair. Get Pixie down. I got you. Listen, my encouragement today is to, first and foremost, the people in my industry, my fellow beauty industry professionals, barber stylists, makeup artists, nail technicians, whatever, you do. Don't grow weary. The Bible tells us not to grow weary in well doing. So first we need to be doing well, right? Do not grow weary in well doing, for in due season you will reap if you faint not. Another version says you will receive a harvest if you do good. That's what we want. We want that harvest. But I want to encourage you guys to stay in the game. Don't give up. Even when it don't look like what you thought it would. When I first moved here, I had this plan of how everything was going to go. And none of it went that way. And had I not been focused on reaping a harvest, I would have messed up and went back to South Carolina. I had to think about it. My way might not be God's way, but what I do know, God's way is always the best way. So therefore, sometimes you got to refocus, recalculate. Sometimes we step out on things before we consult God. Okay, in that case, let's repent and then ask God, okay, I'm here, God. Now, can you help me? Because trust and believe, I got the second guessing. Should I been here? Should I stay? What did I do? Oh my God. And one day I said, you know what? I don't think I did the wrong thing, but just in case, I repent. And Lord, you see I'm here now. I need help. Help me. Kevin Hart, right? Listen. Don't give up, guys, please, because there's so much this industry has to offer still for us. I believe this is one industry where we won't see anytime soon some machinery taking over what we do. You have to stand firm and go hard. Dig your heels in and use every resource we have. The first resource is the work you put out. Make sure you are doing your very best. Put some stank on that thing. Put some stank on them curls, that weave, those braids, those nails, that lineup, whatever it is you're doing. Put your whole foot into it. When you send them out in the street, you say, hey, pass the word. You send me 5 people, I got something for you. And you figure out what that something is, right? Use every hashtag you can think of that's going to generate people in these social media streets. Talk to people everywhere you go. Get you some paper business cards. Start passing them out, which is something I have to do better at. I have them. But we get complacent in a lot of areas. And this is just not the time to be complacent. This is the time to blow up. Why are we waiting? What are we doing? We can't sit around and complain about what's not happening if we're not making it happen. It's your fault. It's my fault. So therefore, until you've done everything you can and then stand on your faith, you ain't did everything you can. If you ain't standing on faith right now, you got something else to do. Matter of fact, do everything by faith and then stand on faith. Boom. We gonna get this money. And this don't just apply to the beauty industry. I don't care if you're doing lawns. I don't care if you have a clothing store. I don't care what it is. If you're a student, a homemaker, whatever the case, do not grow weary. See, we're looking for the harvest, and the harvest is where hard work takes place. You know, a lot of people think the harvest means it's gonna rain down all this stuff on you. Nah, that's when it get gritty. Right now, you're probably in your harvest season. So just think of a garden. When you're growing some potatoes and the harvest is ready, what do you have to do? You don't snap your fingers and them potatoes jump up out the ground. No, you got to go in there. You got to dig them up. You got to pick the ones that's right, that's wrong. You got to clean them properly. You got to take all these different processes to get that harvest ready to be plentiful for you, right? So what we doing right now is you either watering your fields or you digging up your harvest. That's the way I see it. Some of us may be planting. If you're new to a certain area, you might be planting. I feel like I was planting a few months ago, but now I'm watering. I'm watering because I'm getting ready for my harvest, and I can feel it coming. You know, usually when that harvest is coming is when you start to feel weary. That's why you cannot give up by any means necessary. That ain't how God works. Don't give up. I'm telling you, man, please, to anybody who has relocated to this area or any area, do not give up. DM me. I don't care. I've been talking to all these different stylists and nail techs that I know that we could, help each other. A lot of people don't want to help. I'm willing to help. If I know I don't do wigs or weave, why am I going to gatekeep this young lady who is dope over here in Virginia Beach or Portsmouth? If I know I don't do nails, why would I gatekeep her from Portsmouth or Chesapeake? It don't work like that. And what's for us is for us. So there's no amount of reposting someone as a courtesy that's going to take anything from you, especially if we all doing it. It might seem strange, but I tell you what, when I was in South Carolina, I remember I did a campaign with two people, one barber and another stylist, and me and her really did everything. We did the same things. But what we did was made a challenge. Who can get the most new clients in 2 weeks? And what we did was we shared each other's posts. I'm promoting what I'm doing. She might have shared, and I shared hers. He shared ours. We shared his. And this one guy would say, isn't that a conflict of interest? No, because what happens is, more than likely, someone's not paying attention to who did the service. They just going to come to you, and vice versa. Or they see, oh, this girl, okay, let me go over here. Whatever the case may be, it worked. We had so many new clients in those 2 weeks. It wasn't even funny, And like I said, to fine tune it, I would say I'm not going to really cross promote with people that do exactly what I do, but I'm not against that. I'm not against that because I understand whatever is coming for me is coming for me, right? So having said all that, listen, holla at your girl. Let's brainstorm. DM me. If it's just for some encouragement, if you feel like you about to give up, please pop in the DM so I can talk you down. Because when I talk you down, I might be talking myself down. I love you guys out of here. Hope everyone has an amazing, amazing rest of your day. And don't forget, get over to Booksy, pixielife.booksy.com/small_a/ I love you guys with the love of the Lord and all that good stuff. Homegirls, deuces.